All right, everybody, it's a pretty exciting day as we are closing in on the release of College Football 25. We've been waiting on this game for a very long time, and we've known it's been coming, but the information has been really quiet. When would it come out, and what's going to be in the game? Well, now we got some information. We have a trailer, and we should be getting more shortly to talk about because the game comes out now in less than 2 months. The worldwide launch is July 19th, but EA always does like the 3-day early period. So the first day the public can play the game is July 16th, which will be just over 11 years since NCAA Football 14, a game that many of us have been grinding for the past decade. I just watched the trailer, and I'm not sure if I can show the trailer in this video, so I'll probably just have some screenshots and maybe some NCAA 14 gameplay. But it's about what you expect from an EA trailer. I mean, they always make a good trailer to get people hyped up for the new games. Visuals look good, uniforms and players all looked very good in the game. But until we see true gameplay, you really can't judge a trailer, and you're best not to get caught up in the trailer hype too much. My main takeaway from the trailer is just the stadiums and the atmosphere feeling like it's on par with what you want from a college football game, but we'll see if that translates when you're actually playing the game. It was a great trailer. Definitely check it out if you're a college football fan. It'll get you hyped up for the new game. But let's go through some of the info we have to see what we can expect from College Football 25. All this information will come from a blog that was posted on the EA website. I'll link it down in the description. In EA Sports College Football 25, you'll experience explosive gameplay with campus IQ across 134 schools. For the first time ever, athletes like Quinn Ewers, Donovan Edwards, and Travis Hunter are in the game thanks to a groundbreaking NIL deal in collegiate sports. Saturday will never be the same as you immerse yourself in the iconic atmospheres of college football and etch your own legacy. So it's exciting we're going to have real players in the game. I don't believe it's every player, but it should be a lot of them and a lot of big names. 134 schools and some schools that we have not been able to use in other college football games and new conferences, obviously. So what is this Campus IQ? Immerse yourself in authentic, fast-paced college football gameplay with Campus IQ, a suite of features built to deliver wide-open, fast-paced, and uniquely college football gameplay. Test your strategic decision-making with an all-new composure system, player wear and tear, screen-shaking home field advantages, and dozens of diverse playstyles across 134 FBS teams. So it seems they want to make this game feel a little more different compared to Madden. And the NCAA games of the past always had a little bit different feel than Madden. And I thought that it was a little bit better executed. It was a little more fast-paced and wide open. You could do a lot of great things with ball carriers in the open field. Their option game was always more refined. So I know a lot of people, and I've probably said this many times too, like it's going to be kind of a reskinned Madden. And I'm sure it's taking the existing skeleton of Madden, but hopefully it finds a way to feel a little bit different and feel more like a college game. I mean, the offenses dominate that game, and running backs have significantly higher yards per carries than they do in the NFL, and it's easier to hit big passing plays. So if they can capture that unique feel, that's what I'm looking for. And they talk about an all-new composure system. Really curious how that will work. There's a lot of things you could do there. Player wear and tear. I mean, I've wanted a wear and tear system akin to 2K for a very long time, and what they've done in Madden with the practice and fatigue is not really what I want, but a wear and tear system would be great if done well. Screen shaking home field advantages, and then all the diverse play styles. Yeah, that's one thing in NCAA 14. If you've been playing that, you know that there aren't a lot of play styles in that game. There are option teams and pro style and spread offenses, but the play styles didn't really differentiate themselves well. And that's something I hope they nail in this game because college has way more offensive diversity than in the pros. Wide open, fast-paced gameplay, powered by a wide range of player ratings that fluctuate throughout a game. Alright, I wonder if that could tie into composure at all. They always leave me with more questions than answers in these blogs, but that sounds interesting. Team tiers and new in-game passing mechanics. I don't know if that'll be different than the target passing that is in Madden these days. And then College Football 25 delivers strategic, fast-paced gameplay reflecting the true depth of college football. Wear and tear. With the new wear and tear system, as the hits add up, players wear down. Manage your players' health, limit fatigue, assess risk of injury, and avoid on-field mistakes by using strategic substitutions to ensure your players are at their best when it counts the most. I love the sound of a wear and tear system. I really hope Madden would have it as well. Pre-snap recognition. This makes the decision behind every snap matter more. Do you trust in your high-skill seniors or take a risk with your untested freshmen? Read the game, then read your players to make the right decision when it matters most. I have no idea what that's going to mean for the game. Home field advantage. Game-altering home field advantage. Rattle your rivals in college football's toughest places to play. Test your squad's road game composure and confidence levels as you play through distractions like screen shaking, missing pre-play icons, and moving play art. That was a staple in the previous college football games. We'll see if there's anything new to go beyond to make that home field advantage matter more. I've always wanted to see sports games make home field more important. Iconic atmospheres, from the big house to the swamp, from Tuscaloosa to College Station. Experience the decibel-shaking soundscape of college football, putting you inside the stadium alongside all the iconic rituals and traditions that make you feel right at home. That was really captured well in the trailer, and I'm hoping they've put the time into that pre-game presentation to really, get you hyped up for the game you're about to play. I always felt in NCAA 14 that they went into that a little bit, but it didn't quite capture the atmosphere. It was very abbreviated. A lot of that stuff was in just cutscenes that didn't quite capture that feel, but the trailer definitely showed that was an emphasis of theirs. Pageantry and traditions. Revel in the storied traditions, sights, and sounds that electrify college football stadiums every Saturday. With unique team runouts, rivalry rituals, synchronized crowd chants, loudness meters, as well as real game day audio, fight songs, and of course, mascots. It'll feel like home everywhere you look. Commentary and broadcast. Listen to the iconic voices of Chris Fowler and Kirk Herbstreit as they call marquee matchups while Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollock take the mic for all your other games. Take in the sights and sounds around the stadium between plays with a dynamic picture-in-picture play call system. All right. I won't listen to the commentary because I have to turn that off for doing content, but I love the commentary teams they have. That'll be great for those of you that leave that on. Love Chris Fowler and Herbstreit together especially. And it's cool they'll have those two for, I'm guessing, just the primetime games, and then like your other games will have the second team that is also very good. Man, if they had Gus Johnson in this game, though, that would amp this game up to another level. All right, game modes. This is what we really wanted info on. Set a new standard for college football greatness in classic modes like Dynasty and Road to Glory. Recruit a winning roster, develop a coaching staff, and lead your program to the natty as a created coach, or balance student-athlete life and take home the Heisman as a player. Let's talk about the most important mode in the game, Dynasty. We don't have much. Let's let this marinate, though. Create a coach, take control, upgrade their abilities, and build a powerhouse college football program. Establish your coaching staff, then work to recruit the best talent either straight from high school or direct from the transfer portal. Take your team to the next level in Online Dynasty, where up to 32 players can compete against each other on and off the field. So the transfer portal is going to be in the game, and I'm really curious how that's going to work. I think there's a ton of logic and AI that needs to be in place, both to determine who enters the portal and where those players go, if you want Dynasty to really be done right. I've been a little nervous about this feature. It's a part of the college game these days. It should be in there, but if it isn't given the proper attention, it could be a big drawback. The main thing for me is that I've wanted everything that NCAA 14 did well in Dynasty mode, and I wanted it built upon. Like, I didn't want to see any of these modes take steps back. It's been over a decade. Everything needs to be better. So, when we get more info on Dynasty, hopefully there's a deep dive. I will be here to do a video on that. I will say recruiting in 14, honestly, wasn't great. Previous versions of NCAA did better recruiting. It was much more interesting. So I'm really interested in what they decide to do. And then they do have a spot for the coaching staff in here. There is a coaching staff in Madden. It's very basic. Hopefully this is an evolution of that can also find its way into Madden. Now let's talk about what I think is the second best mode in these college games, Road to Glory, which I think has always been better than Madden's Try It Superstar. Road to Glory is a fantastic player-based mode. Live the life of a student athlete with your created player and take home the Heisman as you build an unforgettable college football legacy. Manage your weekly schedule, GPA, and your image. Earn coach trust to get more playing time, or use the transfer portal to get the time and the glory you deserve. I always like the coach trust system. I hope it works the way it did in the previous games, where you'd earn your way up the depth chart, you'd earn the ability to maybe flip or call some of your own plays. I don't like when these games let you just get the whole playbook and call the plays. I think it's way more fun to have that structure of the plays being called for you. You're the player, you just got to execute what's called. In Madden, they always let you call the plays, which I think makes it worse. Also slows the game down because you have to call plays. But I'm very excited to see what they do here with Road to Glory. I always love this mode, and I think that having the shorter seasons, 12 games plus your conference title, bowl game, and only playing for 4 seasons, it's an excellent mode. You can get the full experience without hundreds of hours. So I'll definitely be looking to revisit Road to Glory and some player-based content with this. There is a Road to the College Football Playoff mode. Experience a new way to play competitively across consoles in the College Football Playoff. Will you represent your university or take a power school to climb the polls? Earn rank by upsetting the toughest opponents and securing the votes you need to progress and level up divisions. Stack wins to earn your chance at making the playoffs and take home the national championship. It seems like March to October in MLB, and the MLB season is very long. So I wonder how Road to the College Football Playoff is going to work exactly, because the season isn't exactly long. I don't know if you're still playing every game, or if it's just kind of a dressed up single season mode that sports games used to have. So that'll be interesting for a smaller experience if you want to try out a different team, if the structure of the mode is pretty well. And then, yeah, the game's going to have Ultimate Team. Let's move on to Teambuilder. This is actually exciting. Would they have Teambuilder in here? They will. Create your own college football program with customization tools on the Teambuilder website. Design uniforms, helmets, fields, and upload your own logo. You can then upload your program to use in Play Now and Dynasty. Check out the Download Center to browse teams created by the entire community. You can learn more about Teambuilder later this summer. Note, Teambuilder content can be used in offline Play Now and private Dynasty modes. Internet connection and EA Sports account required. Applicable platform account may be required. So it's going to be a web-based Teambuilder, just like with NCAA 14. So it's not going to be a feature that's going to be around forever, unfortunately. I wish it was baked into the actual game. And yes, I will be creating Kalispell in Teambuilder again. I can't wait. For those of you unaware, that's the team builder I made and I played a Dynasty with for over a decade. Every game's on the channel if you want to check it out. And when I do this, if it's not too time consuming, I would like to make a day one Kalispell team, the team I had in season 1. And then I'd also like to upload a version that is the rebuilt or the built up program, maybe like a season 10 roster, something that would have all the big names from that dynasty. I don't know if their like online share platform is going to be cross like Xbox and PlayStation. I believe this game is only coming out on PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Series consoles, but I always end up playing on PlayStation, and that's where I'll be creating stuff. I don't know if Teambuilder will be cross-platform, but if it's only on one, it would be on PlayStation 5. And that is the end of this blog. So there's some stuff to be hyped up for. The return of college football games once again, Dynasty, Road to Glory, Teambuilder. I'm really excited for it now. I've really tempered my expectations. Just, you know, you don't want to let your expectations get too out of control with many games these days. You got to be careful with that. But, you know, I enjoy Madden. That game's got the worst reputation you could imagine. I'm enjoying my series there. I'm sure I'm going to have a good time with College Football 25. I hope it's a legitimately good game. I'm hoping that because they've taken the time to put so much into it and they didn't rush this game out a year ago or a year before, like we've known about this project for a long time, I'm really hoping that, like back in the day, NCAA was a better game than Madden. And I'm hoping that this game is what we've been waiting on, because I love making college football content. I'm an NFL guy. I'm not even a big college football fan. Like, yeah, I watch some games. I love the NFL a lot more than I'll ever love college football. But the games? Man, going through Dynasty, that's the mode, man. I mean, building a team from the ground up there. The worst team in Madden is nothing like the worst teams or like a one-star college football program with like the draft, free agency, and the NFL. It just doesn't compare to the experience. So I am really excited to get back to those kinds of rebuilds and to try to make some new college football content. Now, before the game comes out, I'll be covering the important information that comes out whenever EA decides to drop it. Subscribe here, Mr. Hurricane on YouTube, or my second channel, Mr. Hurricane LP. I'm not sure where all my college football content is going to be. I'm very excited to make it, but I'm just not sure yet if I'll be doing a Dynasty on, you know, which channel and how I'm going to do it, but there will be content. And before this game comes out, I'm looking to do one final season on NCAA 14, a proper goodbye to that game. And I'll be doing one more season with my UTSA Dynasty. I think I have about 2 months to get that taken care of. Let me know down below, what do you think about College Football 25? We haven't seen gameplay yet. That's obviously gotta come hopefully soon. But what are your thoughts on the information, the trailer, and where we are now less than 2 months before we get our hands on the newest college football game? If you enjoyed today's video, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Much more college football content coming your way. Hopefully they give us some more info soon. I want to keep talking about the game. Have a great day, everybody, and I'll see you again next time.